something starts very small, and then we have to confront what we call a conundrum. I fully support that this Senate, in a committee of the whole, should take a decision because it is the decision of the Senate. Yes. I do not agree that this Senate will now have to go back to wait for a committee of this Senate, where the Senate is sitting in the full house, to now wait for them to come up with something else. The second point I want to make here, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, is that as good as the argument that Senator Ngige has made, and it's a very good argument, but I do not think that this Senate can doubt that a president of Nigeria will write a letter to this Senate if due process has not been dispensed with. I say this because Senator Ngige himself has said, I do not doubt Mr. President. Because he has said he doesn't doubt Mr. President, I also don't doubt Mr. President. And I know that in the civil service, in which Senator Ngige has spent a long time, you do not discipline anybody if he does not go through the process of getting queries, constituting votes against the person, and then getting reports. If at this point you may not have gotten the disciplinary report, that does not mean that a disciplinary report does not exist. Maybe at this moment that this is a very unique situation for us, the very first time that we are being asked to deal with Section 157. We, as the Senate of the Federal Republic, will have to now take decisions that are in the best interest of this country. And the reason why I say so is this. If we do not deal with this matter, then we hobble Mr. President, because that means that we will tie his hands. He will have nowhere to go. At every point that anything comes out here, then we will seek for somebody to second guess what is happening in the executive arm. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I do not think we need to second guess what happens in the executive arm, because we don't expect them to do that to us. If we raise a communication from here, and I repeat, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I repeat, if we raise a communication from the Senate to Mr. President, I do not think that the Senate will ever send communication without doing its homework. Yes. In the same manner, I also think that we should take Mr. President at his words. That is why he is the President of the Federal Republic. And go ahead and confirm this request that he has made for us. I so submit.